National Highway 29 na jagare bishi landslide huabra Kohima Deputy Commissioner Henok Bechembra bhari gari la ahaja bon kurishe. Morning Premier League 2025 ra taikana 10th anniversary edition ke bon kurigna loa crossing program la sidelines day Nltv logadi 17 July day interact kurishe. Kohima de bishi tension suti departmental exams are fairness support class kurigna alopti na kede forest guard recruitment test issues sola bishi. Bishi Manukhan bhabi ase ki Nagaland staff selection board to Manukhan departmental hiring process to Bishwas haraija karne banaishe kuikina. CTAN or NNQF on July 17 de Kohima Press Club take a joint conference lushe Kodi Takan state government ke urgently matishe 34 assistant professor la post ke approved kurule chundu aloptin akere Department of Higher and Technical Education bar request question. Hello viewers, samnyan sab ki roundup news day swagat kore moi se chumong lapom khabar khan details ba janai dibo. National Highway 29 kundu hobo kilometer 175.100 aru kilometer 175.350 old KMC dumping site osor tare bishi landslide huabra Kohima Deputy Commissioner Henok Bechembra bhari gari ahaja restrict kori dishe. Bhari gari jun kan 6 wheelers ase itu kan ke hi poila 7th July la order nishna hi Peducha Bridge Sisima 10th mile rasta re birai thakibole janaishe. Light motor vehicles jun kan dusra district se jai ase itu kan ke bi eki rasta Peducha Bridge 10 mile de birai thakibi kushe. Dusra order nahatak itu order ke mani thakibi kushe. Telecom Regulatory Authority of India laga May 6 directive ke follow kurigina Department of Information Technology and Communications for sub-government departments kan ke official service aru transactional calls karne notun 1600 number series ke adopt kuribole urge kushe. Itu dohile citizens kan ke spam aru fraud calls kan pa homoide jodi distinguish kuruba nimide ase kushe. Kohima de bishi tension suti ase departmental exams are fairness support khas kurigina all of the nakede forest guard recruitment test issues sola piche. Bishi Manukhan bhabi ase ki Nagaland staff selection board to Manukhan departmental hiring process te Bishwas haraija karne banaishe kurigina. All of the nakela forest guard recruitment issues bra wapas doubt ani dishi kele exam de OMR sheets cholanai jundu fairness ensure kore. Engineer machine lokat bra job experience kange support kriyase aru unfair evaluation suspect kriyase kole takange RTI applications file kurigina answer sheets ke check kuribole nimide kushe. Katba department ke criticize kurishe NSSP la transparent process ke avoid kura bra aru sawal kurishe kele takan bra exam do loishe kitia NSSB do unfair practices ke prevent kuribole banashe. Bishi John Bra ita thorough review laki ase bhavana ase suspected irregularities karne. Kat laga strong stains bra forest guard experience ke hob dishe. Department bra act kuribona nai itu clear nai will be youth or public khan itu upper saigina dhyan diya ase kushe. IB to upper detail bra janibole report mo attention na report ke sab.
So itu regarding this forest guard laga post karne tahan exam diare OMR sheet kan chalane ko ase question paper de tick mark kurine aspirants kan dishe kurine ama kan huni paise. So what's your opinion on that? Apni la opinion bi kis?
See, my question since the aspirants doesn't trust departmental exam do trust na kurera makan NSSB request kushe NSSB do already form usiro to kwanishna department for visibility kiwa ekta no like ekta problem do like take to this time bi ida kwanishna OMR na digina tik kurena or question paper ki lu jaise ko do kwanishna the department should have thought properly na will we kwanishna if they have conducted kwanishna for me, I feel that, see, NPSC and kila ko tan OMR sheet diye to na, NSSB and kila OMR sheet dina, ina ko na question paper to nijro go le jai, to ina wale refer bi go le pare to. Normally lui jai se bole to, example ma nishna memory power to sab computer na hoy. Kun to attempt guje to na jani jai to, so manipulation really ni chances bi thaki jai to na. So moi la opinion to is
अपने नित्या ये हायर एंड टेक्निकल ना इतुला दे 154 पोस्ट इतु निमिति भी अपना फाइट करे जे ना सो इत्या इतु साइड फन में एकता फाइट अपने एकता फ्रंट ते फाइट करे जे सो इतु फॉरेस्ट गार्ड ला पोस्ट निमिरे एक्सपीरियंस कान निमिरे अपना इतु गाने उथिउले गाने भी रेडी एस ना नै इफ द मैटर इतुला सिचुएशन दे आइजे जुले तान गाने उथिउले रेडी एस ना नै
Of course, see, we are for the experience. Whatever happened to us, we don't want that to happen to the experience today. So, utu din bi higher official like that. CCF pra abni watagi question ho diye tamte tai clearly kuina so. Through this, I want to encourage the experience. Mane man bui na khaili ho digi. Aro taira kuanishna अपनी मार्क्स हाउ मुझे अगले क्वेश्चन पेपर अपनी ला मार्क शीट हाउ मुझे अगले तो RTI लिखी भी कुछ तो ताई जो बा ताई एडमिट कुछ now we cannot deny तो by just में क्यों एक ता प्रॉब्लम हुई है now after your all exams are over file in RTI it's okay and if you find there is something well, we are ready कुछ हो तो only conditioner don't give them a chance conditioner since they have given you the right to file RTI for your marks exercise that it will cool mechanism.
So itu regarding this forest guard laga post karne tahan exam dia re OMR sheet kan chalane ko ase question paper re tick mark kurine aspirants kan dishe kugine ama kan huni paise so what's your opinion on that apni la opinion bi kis
CTA naro NNQF kan July 17 de Kohima Press Club de ekta joint conference lushe kodi takan state government ke urgently matishe 34 assistant professor la post ke approve kurubole Jundu all of the Nakere Department of Higher and Technical Education by request crucial. Media ke trace kurigna CTAN la co-convener kakito NNQF member Vidikono Yoko aro CTN president Mission Law Katra concern otaishe. Vacancies are distribution or nature of clarity committee asikuikina. Takan ba 129 notun bana post पर भी mention कुरिशे groups बा government के urge कुरिशे swiftly act ग्रुपले और कुरिशे की qualified experience खान बिशे dairy रुकिशे और ताकन timely recruitment action दो deserve कुरे कुरिशे. IB इधर reporter सोशिला लगा report के सब.
So the CTAN and NNQF have called for this press conference because we received a letter from the Higher and Technical Education Department from the Nagaland Civil Secretariat. Now, we wanted to talk about this notification as well as the forestry recruitment issue. So I will just highlight the points under this letter. Now, in this letter, notification dated 2nd July 2025, they have informed us that 34 assistant professor posts have been requisitioned for advertisement. Then, they've also talked about how the 147 assistant professor posts have become null and void. Then there is also the mention of new post creation of 129 posts. Now, all of this will be dealt with in detail. I want to first emphasize on the 34 assistant professor posts that have been requisitioned. Now, they have mentioned that 34 assistant professor posts from humanities, commerce, and science have been requisitioned. But there are no details regarding the distribution of the subjects. We don't know which subjects are going to be requisitioned. We don't know which subjects are reserved for the PWPs and the PTs. And we also don't know, and we want to ask this question, if these are new post creation or if these are other types of vacancies. We had asked to meet them, but they said they could not meet us, so we would like to throw out these questions. So first, with regard to the 34 assistant professor posts that have been requisitioned, we wanted to know which subjects are going to be requisitioned, the distribution of the subjects, as well as the nature of the posts, if these are newly created posts or some kind of other vacancies. Then they've also mentioned that the 147 assistant professor posts have become null and void. So we also wanted to ask the department, so what happens to this 147? They've mentioned it's null and void, so what happens to them? That's the question we also wanted to ask.
Regarding this 129 posts, I would like to give a brief status and then some queries about this 129 new creation status. Earlier, the government denied to give this 129 new creation to us, but from our RTI, prior to this July 2 government new proposal notification, we have received an RTI regarding 129 posts, and then which have been clearance on 2023. So from this 129 new creation posts, there are 4 sections. As per the RTI we have received, for arts and commerce stream, there are 31 vacancies, 31 assistant professors. For science stream, 69. For newly established college, Mongkalemba Arts, 11 posts. For newly established college at Wakchin, Science, 18. So this is the government proposal, earlier proposal that they have been already created 129 posts. But now the government have again come up with a new notification. They have sent a proposal for this manpower rationalization committee for proposal for creations of 129 new posts of assistant professor under higher education. So here they have mentioned 7 sets of post creation. So we just want to ask the government, what are this set of section, whether they have followed or whether they comply with this earlier 129 posts, that same set of rules have been followed or not, because they didn't give any clearance or any details from this newly regulated this rationalization post. So from our side, we just want to demand the government to approve this proposal at the earliest for the convenience of the aspirants, since we have fight enough. And
Morning Premier League 2025 ba takan la 10th anniversary edition ge bon kurigna lua closing program la sidelines day Nltv logade 17 July day interact krisha Lipok Zulo aro Burakam bra MPL laga suffer or legacy oporde charcha krisha IB Taishon bra janaidia kota khandi report social la detail report e saisamo.
Hi, my name is Burakamau. I'm the president of Morning Football Association. This year we are celebrating our 10th anniversary, and this Morning Premier League is such a league that only we take players from 35 years and above, but we are planning to raise the age to 40, so it's still in the process. And this league is played for 5 to 7 months, and in 1 year, in a season, 10 teams participate for the Morning Premier League. And Morning Premier League plays in the morning from 7 to 9 a.m. at Aichi Stadium.
I'm Lipok. I'm the Vice President and also the co-founder of Morning Premier League. As our President has mentioned, this is our 10th season. We started our first Morning Premier League in the year 2015. We started out with 3 teams, and it slowly grew, and by the grace of God this year we have completed our 10th season, and it's been a wonderful journey, and wonderful to see so many people coming together to play this football. And as our motto says, health and friendship, MPL is not just about football, it's about bringing people together, so that especially people above the age of 35 to come play for your health, as well as to create new friendship, the bond that we share. So MPL is all about this. Yeah.
This year the champions is Vanguard All Boys, and we are concluding the Morning Premier League today, but from 21st of July we'll be starting the LMCC, which is named after our founding member, our founding president, Mr. Lopan Kokpa. So it's called Lopan Kokpa Memorial Champions Cup. So we will be playing for 1 month. So out of the 10 teams, 2 teams have been relegated, and 4 new teams will vie for the Morning Premier League 2026.
Supplementing to what the president said, morning Labengokpa Memorial Champions Cup is a very short tournament, which is actually which serves as a qualifiers for the next MPL. So as our president has mentioned, 4 new teams are here. They'll be competing with the rest of the 6 teams that are already qualified from MPL 2025. And from the new 4 teams, the top 2 teams, performing teams, will be automatically promoted to next year's Morning Premier League season.
Actually, we play from Monday to Friday because family kan thake aro 35 years above kan do pisibak to sati suda thake to programs kan bi thake. So this year to mon Saturday week class shuru hoise. That's why 1 month to complete hoise. And I would like to thank our youth resources and sports for providing us a ground, which is the only playground here in Nagaland, and we are being privileged to play here at IG Stadium.
MPL is purely sponsored, used to be sponsored by the players, the teams itself. No funding, but for the past 2-3 years, we are privileged and we are very much happy to have sponsors coming in. This year also, we have our title sponsor, which is Leonas, and we also have our different well-wishers, different event partners with us. So, like it's mentioned here, we have our Department of Youth and Resource, and we also have the LM Enterprise. We have the Symphony Symphony Cafe, as well as our media partner Morang Express, and also we have our print partner Innovations and Ace Constructions, which is one of the team sponsors, and Get Them Go, which is also our gear partner for this year, as well as we have
Ida man kada break lowa sa edek bin Nltv. Welcome back viewers, I'm again Sai Roundup News. Directorate of Higher Education Bus of Hostels Junkan, Directorate of Higher Education and today registered as Itulaga proprietors Warden Khan ke khabar dishe ki post matric students saga hostel forms hostels kan limited office te July 21 ba August 14 tak issue kurubo. Directorate ba hostel eligibility certificate o hostels kun kan inspection pass kurubo taikan ge dibo kushe. Hostel proprietors, wardens kanke kunaba documents anibule koise aru itukando hoile hostel eligibility certificate la original copy, institution ba dia no objection certificate, NOC format digina thaka website e bra download koribole paribo koise. Aru ekta registered student photo sore anibule janaise. Dimapur July 17 day Miss Surila Yumkyung kun Miss Grand India 2025 day hissa loikina national pageantry contested third runner solaise taida Dimapur airport day aikina punjise taige Yumkyung aru Chang community aru alak organization ba airport day welcome kurigina tailaga success nimide congratulate kurise IB2 over detail brachanibule reporter Ikitola report ke saisava.
Thank you so much. This is such a celebratory moment, not just for me, but for all the Nagas in general. I'll be speaking both in English, Nagamis and Yimkyung as well, because I believe that today, not just the Yimkyungs, but we the Nagas have united together to celebrate my victory. Mula sub Naga brothers and sisters kan, apni hangi moi beshi thanks chanai diya se. Aji moi yede khara gura do. It makes me so happy and my heart swells with pride. Not just because of the crown that is on my head, But because of the unity that I see today, because of the love that I see today, I went there to represent Nagaland as an individual. Coming from a very humble background, I had big dreams. And my dreams were beyond my limitation. I always wanted to achieve something extraordinary, coming from an ordinary background, coming from an ordinary family. And today, my achievement makes me so happy. Not just because of the victory that I have, the triumph that I have, but because of the unity that I see, all the love that I have received. To be very honest, I did not expect so many people to come for my homecoming, to receive me with such open arms. I really didn't expect it. Because coming from a very small village in Nagaland, Pinkim village, and also from a community called the Yimkyungs, for so many years, we have lived under the shadow. But today, I stand here as a beacon of hope, as a beacon of inspiration to aspire young generations, not just from my community, but for all the Nagas. And I'm so thankful to each one of you. I'm so thankful to the leaders of my community, everyone who have taken this initiative, everyone who have come here to celebrate and to mark the history. I'm so thankful to our YSUC, WYSU, YAC, YLAC, WYH, WYLA, and to all the other unions, and to Chang Union, and to ENBU as well, and to all the Nagas in general. Thank you so much for receiving me with such open arms. Aji mo yedi khara kura do khali moi ekla karne no hoy bilibi mahan Naga manu karne khara kuri ase kile kushi kule do aji moi kiman bi parishe aji moi kiman bi ase aru ki bi kurina jawole ase edu sob apni hala morom aru apni hala prayer la through rahi moi kurina ro jawole ase mo aji crown do jidi she bilibi moi la crown jidi gina this.
Advisor for Youth Resources and Sports Director Lodi, Thornbury University, Bangkok, Thailand, they visit Kurishe Kodin, Nagaland la players or coaches can training loese. Visit Home Club la Jersey or Sage B Anvil Kurishe, University's Dean or Club Management Lodi. Advisor for Agriculture, Martin Yantanbra, Igara farmer groups engaged Takibale July 16 de Koima Chetu de Chum Keti visit Kurisha. Aru idu mixed cropping efforts kore pumpkins, cucumbers, spring onions, corn, aru tomatoes conditionade, comment dibole aru sustainable practices, water conservation, sorting aru agro-tourism development de encourage kuribule. Taiba Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern Region, Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture, our Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana laga schemes kanopor highlight Krishi. Program do Chicha Basa Baptist Church la Pastor Krisanisa Zayebra Blessings Dishe. Our 11 farmer groups are advisor Nichule Ruprio Bra Chair Krishi. Netsu Sogetsu Bra word of thanks digna khotom kuri dishe. first Taekwondo Championship comes Selection 2025 to Zunapura District Badminton Stadium de July 16 de Bhalbra Lushe. Program to Zunapura District Taekwondo Association ba Ayojan Kurishi Jundu Long Lane de July 29 to 31 de State Championship Lobule Takare participate Kurubule Nimide select Kurubule Bhapana de Bra. Deputy Commissioner Dharam Rajpa Sports Discipline Khan praise Kurisha or Sokala Motot Asia Kurisha. Technical Director Yushe Yaptobra Taekwondo's growth la highlight Kurisha our sports development day Arabi focus Kurigna Takibule Kusha. ZDTA President Hokuga Yaptobra Community Kanke Dhanyavad Disha youth participation urge Kusha. Even day Taekwondo demonstration be Shamil Tagishe ko the Deputy Commissioner ba officially Kuli Disha. World Youth Skills Day ke Manikina Assam Rifles by a special awareness or empowerment program organized Kurisha. Peg District de Tagasumi Village la Javan Manun Nimide. It initiative by skill development or kisim opportunities sa Gyan Dibule participants ke highlight Kurisha. Program la Modot Bra Assam Rifles by younger generation ke inspire or empower Kurigina responsible self-reliant citizens by society de meaningful contributions anibule Kurisha. Even they local youth Shamil Oigina discussions or activities Jenega, vocational training, career development or civic responsibility de Dhyan Dishe. Chegao Kundu Guwahati Authority say that July 16 day at the public address day, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi bra Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma Khilaf Bishi Dangor Kotha bra Hamla Kurishe. Gandhi bra corruption or state la resources Galdi bra Chalaishe Goigina Ilzam Lagaishe. Sharma to Tai Nichor ke Raja Nishina Pabana Kure, Kintu Thik Homoy de jail de Batai Dibo Kushe. Janda Khan bra Tai Laga corruption Karne. Gandhi bra BJP or Election Commission ke bhi ilzam lagaishe electoral rolls ke manipulate kurigina election results te influence kurishe goigina. Assam CM bra Rahul Gandhi la kota kanopor jawab digina kuishe ki taidu bishi grateful ase kele mani taila naam bar chola bra. Taila political stature ke level te uthai dishe jundu tai Congress party de thagishe koile kitiabi punchubo naparibule thagishe. Tai brai to kwa din de tai to bishi satisfaction pai shigushe. Rahul Gandhi bra tai ke criticize kurubule chunado tai kiba na kibi Assam janda khan nimide phal kuri thakibo kushe.
मैंने कोविड के समय बोला था नोटबंदी के समय बोला था गलत जीएसटी के समय बोला था और नतीजा आपको दिखा और मैं आज आपको बोल रहा हूं कि कुछ ही समय में आपको यही मीडिया वाले आपके चीफ मिनिस्टर को जेल जाते हुए दिखाएंगे और इससे उनको ना मोदी बचा पाएगा ना अमित शाह बचा पाएगा। आप देखना वो जेल के अंदर आपको दिखेंगे और ये काम कांग्रेस पार्टी नहीं करेगी। ये काम असम के जो युवा हैं, असम के किसान हैं, असम के मजदूर हैं, असम के हर जात के लोग, हर धर्म के लोग ये काम करने वाले हैं क्योंकि उनको मालूम है कि ये व्यक्ति जो है ये एक भ्रष्ट व्यक्ति है। ये 24 घंटा असम की जमीन लेता है, कहीं सोलर पार्क के बहाने, कहीं रिजॉर्ट के बहाने ये असम से 24 घंटा चोरी करता है।
Ida man kata break lobo sai tek bina Nltv. Welcome back viewers, something inside the roundup news. BJP bra Assam's Barpidadi rally Lushe the Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma bra encroachment clear krubli 25,000 acres super mati eviction drive labra tage dhanyavad dibo nimire bra. Barbitra District Unit BJP bra to rally the Thanksgiving program koigina matishe.
ধন্যবাদ কি কব মানে আপোনালোকে সকলোৱে অৱগত যে ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ সংকল্প আৰু মূল শ্লোগানে আছিল জাতি মাটি ভেটি ৰক্ষা আৰু জাতি মাটিৰ ভেটি ৰক্ষা যি সংকল্প আজি সিদ্ধিলৈ ৰূপান্তৰিত হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে সেই কাৰণে সিদ্ধি হৈছে বহু পৰিমাণে আৰু বাকি যিখিনি আছে আজি আপোনালোকে নিশ্চয় গম পাইছে যে আমাৰ অসমৰ যি চৰকাৰী ভূমি জলাশয়ে হওক বা চৰণীয়া পথাৰে হওক গো ৰিজাৰ্ভে হওক বা আমাৰ ফৰেষ্টে হওক বনাঞ্চলেই হওক সকলোখিনিতে বেদখল হৈ আছে বনাঞ্চল কাটি ধ্বংস কৰিও তেওঁলোকে আমাৰ চৰকাৰী ভূমিত বেদখল কৰি আছে আৰু সেই বেদখল মুক্ত কৰিবলৈ আমাৰ শ্ৰদ্ধাৰ হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শৰ্মা ডাঙৰীয়া দৃঢ় সংকল্পবদ্ধ আৰু সেই সংকল্পবদ্ধ হৈ যি কাৰ্যসূচী অহৰহভাৱে চলাই আছে আমি তাক সমৰ্থন জনাইছোঁ আৰু মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়াক অশেষ ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ আমাৰ বৰপেটা জিলাৰ ৰাইজৰ লগতে আমাৰ ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিও সমৰ্থন জনাইছোঁ আৰু তেখেতৰ কাৰ্যসূচী মতে তেখেতৰ কাম কৰি থাকিবলৈ আহ্বান জনাইছোঁ আমি অসমীয়া ৰাইজ আমি অসমবাসী ৰাইজে আমি অন্যায়ৰ বিৰুদ্ধে সদায় আছোঁ কাৰণ যেতিয়া আমাৰ ভিটিয়ে নাথাকিব মাটিয়ে নাথাকিব তেতিয়াহ'লে জাতিটো আমি এদিনত আমি নিশ্চিন্ন হৈ যাম আমাৰ মাতৃ আমাৰ ভনী যদি সুৰক্ষিত নহয় আমাৰ বনাঞ্চল যদি সুৰক্ষিত নহয় আজি পৰিৱেশ আমাৰ যদি এনেকুৱাই হৈ থাকে তেতিয়াহ'লে এদিনত আমি সঁচাকৈয়ে হেৰাই যাব লাগিব এই যেন আমাৰ সুৰক্ষাৰ কাৰণে আজি হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শৰ্মা ডাঙৰীয়াই যি সংকল্প লৈছে সেই সংকল্পত আমি সদায় সমৰ্থন জনাই যাম আৰু সেই সমৰ্থনৰ কাৰণেই আজি তেখেতক অভিনন্দন জনোৱাৰ কাৰণে আজি যি আমি সমদল উলিয়াইছোঁ আৰু ৰাইজৰ এই সমদলত অভূতপূৰ্ব সঁহাৰি দেখি আমি আপ্লুত হৈছোঁ সেইকাৰণে ৰাইজকো আমি ইয়াৰ জৰিয়তে ধন্যবাদ জ্ঞাপন কৰিছোঁ ধন্যবাদ কি ক'ব মানে আপোনালোকে সকলোৱে অৱগত যে ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টিৰ সংকল্প আৰু মূল শ্লোগানে আছিল জাতি মাটি ভেটি ৰক্ষা আৰু জাতি মাটিৰ ভেটি ৰক্ষা যি সংকল্প আজি সিদ্ধিলৈ ৰূপান্তৰিত হ'বলৈ গৈ আছে সেইকাৰণে সিদ্ধি হৈছে বহু পৰিমাণে আৰু বাকি যিখিনি আছে আজি আপোনালোকে নিশ্চয় গম পাইছে যে আমাৰ অসমৰ যি চৰকাৰী ভূমি জলাশয়ে হওক বা চৰণীয়া পথাৰে হওক গো ৰিজাৰ্ভে হওক বা আমাৰ ফৰেষ্টে হওক বনাঞ্চলেই হওক সকলোখিনিতে বেদখল হৈ আছে বনাঞ্চল কাটি ধ্বংস কৰিও তেওঁলোকে
Chief Minister Pema Khandu bra Wednesday din Arunachal Pradesh de joa 2 din sal machde alak healthcare indicator de badlav or improvement hua laga record janaise state ba maternal or child health de focus group Khandu bra highlight korise Khandu bra korise state infant mortality rate to 22.9% bra 12.9% de namise Khandu aro korise state ba child malnutrition tackle koribole laga progress be janaise Assam de Panbazar Cyber Police Station ba ajigali uthia thaka financial cyber fraud cases kan uthi ase koigina janaise edu karone public ke aware aro hoshiyar thakibi koigina anurodh korise Panbazar Police laga ADCP Birinchi Bora bra janaise ke 2025 de 386 upper cyber crime complaints report hoise june financial fraud bra ordinary citizens are well educated professionals ke bhi dhoka dise लगभग ₹15 करोड़ कीमत ला फाइनेंशियल फ्रॉड तो रिपोर्ट हुई है जोन खांदे क्रिमिनल्स पर CBI पुलिस कस्टम्स और बैंक्स निशना impersonate करेगिना विक्टिम्स के चुकाई है पब्लिक अवेयरनेस कैंपेन्स का आयोजन करेगिना पब्लिक के ज्ञान पाती बोले और साइबर थ्रेट्स खिलाफ सिटीजन्स के एम्पावर करबले चनाई है Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalabra July 16 day Impal Raj Bhavan review meeting chair Kurigina Luishe Kode Manipur Projects Coordination Portal ke assess Kurigina. Edu dohile PWD paid MSP DCL, MSPCL, MAHUD Police District Administration or IT bra digital platform cholaikina infrastructure or development projects streamline kuribo nimide ase. Meeting law homoide officials for portals objectives or operational status upor overview bi dishe. Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamangba 23rd Foundation Day de Press Club of Sikkim ge congratulate kurishe ko de journalism or democracy promote kurble la role kan praise kurikina. Taibra Notun Praise Club Bhawan ge highlight kurishe or journalism awards kan introduce kurishe itu piche club kan nimide 17-seater gari dishe. Government bra journalist kan ke health insurance or pensions be model dia sikushe. CM Tamangra media kan ke truthfully report kurubule or Sikkim's peace or progress showcase kurubule urge kushe. Meghalaya laga 20 साल refinance वर्जरी ब्रा Mount Everest climb kurigina state la सबसे youngest person la किताब हासिल कुशे. वर्जरी तो 7 continent la highest peak sub climb kurilishe. वर्जरी तो नोंगथियामाई ब्रा आसे और शिलोंग ला outskirt late core जगारी थके. मेघालय Chief Minister Konrad K Sangma ब्रा वर्जरी के Cash River दिगना felicitate कुरिशे. Manipur Security Forces bra July 16 de exo for internally displaced people kan Manipur de bra Impal East District Dolai Tabi Bosti de Jaitaga moi rukaishe. Idu dohile May 2023 sal de ethnic violence taga karone chinta uthaishe. Group kan ke Pukao Tezpur bra 2.5 km nishnade bra rukaishe. Authorities for women CRPF company deploy kurishe or district officials kan Shanti बनाए किना रखिबो निमित्ते local leaders कान लगत मिली किना काम करिए सकुशे.
अभी हम रिलीफ कैंप में रहता है, सजीवा रिलीफ कैंप में रहता हूँ.
ठीक है. तो अभी आप लोग यहाँ से नदी पार करके दोलाथावी विलेज में क्यों गए?
हम लोग 2 साल हो गया, घर भी नहीं दिखा है और खेती बगान कैसा कुकी लोग ने नहीं किया बुलाया. अभी जाने के टाइम में तो खेती भी सब किया है, घर पर एक भी नहीं है. एक ठू घर जगह हुआ है, वो भी तोड़ फोड़ करके सामान लूट लिया है सब लोग. और डीसी कितना बार हम लोग को अंदर जाने के लिए बार-बार.
Meghalaya West Gentia Hills State Kupli Dam Osor Thakya Bosti Manukhan Bra Takenla Jagat State's tourism map de officially include Kurble Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo Logot appeal kurishe. Jundu eco tourism potential or job opportunities kan site kurigina. Taibra Priyang Kupli Orchid Resort de visit kriya homai जहाज से रिजर्वर खान टूर करेगिना सिंजू के वाहे नोंग उसकी सफाई सर्कल लगेब्रा मेमोरेंडम पाइशे को द टूरिज्म जोन से छुटवाकू सफाई कॉरिडोर अंडर 13 बस्ती इंक्लूड करिबले रिक्वेस्ट करिगिना. इतनी मिटे मानी हुआ नेशनल न्यूज़ अपडेट्स पाइदे गुले साइडे गुले नालिंची